Aquarius, May will be a month that will completely change your usual outlook on life. You've never really been one to complain about boredom, but this time the events will be so unpredictable that you might even surprise yourself. Are you ready to experience a real emotional cocktail with bright victories and challenging tests? Then buckle up and listen closely. On May 2nd, Venus will align with Neptune, and this will immediately add a bit of chaos to your life. Venus is the planet of feelings, love, and finances, while Neptune governs dreams, illusions, and self-deception. This means that at the beginning of the month, you might be tempted to believe in a beautiful fantasy. For example, someone might promise you ideal working conditions or huge prospects in a new project. At first, it will seem like a great opportunity, but you'll soon realize that reality differs from the promises. Or, a new acquaintance might seem like an incredibly interesting and deep person, but later, you'll discover that they're just good at making an impression. Be cautious and check everything against the facts, or you might end up disappointed. The very next day, on May 3rd, the moon will align with Mars, and on this day, you'll be especially irritable. Mars represents your inner strength and determination. But in combination with the moon, it creates tension and aggression. On this day, even a simple conversation might escalate into a conflict. For example, a friend or family member might ask an innocent question, and you might suddenly perceive it as a personal attack and respond sharply. At work, any minor thing, like a poorly timed joke from a colleague, could throw you off balance. Try to control your emotions, or you'll end up regretting your words and actions later. Now let's move to the more positive event. On the night of May 5th to 6th, the peak of the Eta Aquarid meteor shower will occur. What does this mean for you personally? Aquarius, you're always seeking something new and exciting, but you often doubt your decisions. On such nights, you may experience incredible clarity and confidence about what you truly want in life. For example, if you've long dreamed of quitting your job and traveling but have always postponed it due to work or other obligations, on this night, you'll make the decision that will change your life for the better. You might also realize that some relationships around you are holding you back and decide to cut them off, freeing yourself from unnecessary baggage. On May 12th, there will be a full moon, or rather, a micromoon. Usually, you're not prone to sadness, but on this day, you might experience a sudden sense of loneliness and apathy. For example, you might unexpectedly cancel a meeting with friends even though you had planned it. Or you might feel that your efforts at work are going unnoticed or unappreciated. This might prompt you to think about changing jobs or even switching fields entirely. Just know that this is a temporary state, and it's best not to make any decisions based on fleeting emotions. On May 14th, the moon will align with the star Antares, a symbol of strength and inner power. For you, this will be a day for decisive actions and conversations you've long avoided. For example, at work, you'll finally tell your boss that you're not willing to take on others' tasks without fair compensation. Or you'll have an honest conversation with a partner who has been trying to control your life, and you'll finally free yourself from that pressure. This conversation may be tough, but it will help you move forward with much-needed freedom. The most intense and important moments of the month will occur on May 22nd and 23rd, when the moon will successively align with Saturn, Neptune, and Venus. Saturn will remind you that every decision has consequences. For example, if you once failed to keep a promise or tried to avoid responsibility, now you'll have to face that situation and admit your mistake. It won't be easy, but honesty will bring you relief and peace of mind. Neptune will again give you a reason to face illusions or self-deception from others. You might unexpectedly learn that a friend or colleague has been hiding important information from you, leading to disappointment and hurt feelings. However, this will allow you to stop wasting your energy on people who don't deserve it. Venus will wrap up this period with a positive event. You might experience financial luck, a bonus, unexpected profit, or a pleasant gift. Or a close person might finally confess their feelings for you, and this will be a true emotional uplift. The month will conclude with the new moon on May 27th. This day will mark the moment when you can reboot your life and begin a completely new chapter. You might suddenly decide to change cities or even countries, Some of you will finally leave a job you dislike and start your own project. Or someone might finally confess their love to the person they've secretly loved for a long time. In any case, the new moon will open up the possibility for you to change your life the way you've always wanted. By the end of the month, you'll feel like this month was not just a collection of random events, but a real-life school, making you wiser, stronger, and much closer to your dreams and goals. And remember, Aquarius, any challenges you face this month are meant to help you move forward. You will definitely succeed because you certainly have the courage to do so.